Touchdown in Stockholm, a first impression. Arlanda Airport bustled with activity. The crisp, Scandinavian air invigorated me as I stepped off the plane. I took a deep breath, excited for my Swedish adventure. Stockholm beckoned, promising a blend of history, culture, and culinary delights. The efficient Arlanda Express train whisked me into the city center in just 20 minutes. I gazed out the window at the passing scenery, a mix of modern architecture and lush greenery. Anticipation filled me as the cityscape grew closer, revealing glimpses of Stockholm's iconic landmarks. Emerging from the train station, I was immediately struck by Stockholm's beauty. Elegant buildings lined the streets, reflecting in the sparkling waters of the surrounding waterways. The city felt clean, organized, and welcoming. A sense of calm pervaded the atmosphere, a stark contrast to the bustling airports I had just left behind. I couldn't wait to delve deeper into this captivating city and uncover its hidden treasures. My first stop was the Royal Palace, the official residence of the Swedish monarch. The grandeur of the palace was breathtaking, a testament to Sweden's rich history. I watched the changing of the guard ceremony, a colorful display of tradition and precision. Next, I visited Stockholm City Hall, famous for its Blue Hall, where the Nobel Prize banquet is held. Climbing the tower offered panoramic views of the city, showcasing its stunning archipelago. The intricate details of the building's architecture fascinated me. Strolling through Gamla Stan, Stockholm's Old Town, felt like stepping back in time. The narrow cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and charming shops created a magical atmosphere. I wandered aimlessly, soaking in the historical ambiance. The Vasa Museum, home to the remarkably preserved 17th century warship Vasa, was a highlight. The sheer size and detail of the ship were awe-inspiring. Learning about its history and ill-fated maiden voyage was captivating. Gamla Stan's charm captivated me. Each narrow cobblestone street seemed to whisper stories of the past. I loved getting lost in the labyrinthine alleys, discovering hidden courtyards and quaint boutiques. The aroma of freshly baked pastries drew me into a cozy cafe. I indulged in a traditional Swedish cinnamon bun, known as a kanelbulle. The warm, sweet treat was the perfect accompaniment to my afternoon exploration. I stumbled upon Stortorget, the historic main square. The colorful buildings surrounding the square created a picturesque scene. I imagined what life must have been like centuries ago in this bustling marketplace. As evening approached, the streets of Gamla Stan took on a magical glow. The soft lighting illuminated the historic buildings, creating a romantic atmosphere. I enjoyed a leisurely dinner at a traditional Swedish restaurant, savoring the local cuisine.
Oh, Gamla Stan is just enchanting, isn't it? The history, the atmosphere, it's like stepping into a different world. You can almost hear the whispers of the past in every corner.
Swedish cuisine surprised and delighted me. I started my culinary journey with a classic Swedish meatball dish, served with creamy gravy, lingonberry jam, and mashed potatoes. The combination of flavors was exquisite.
The Swedish meatballs, a timeless favorite. The secret is in the balance of spices and the rich, creamy gravy.
Next, I tried pickled herring, a traditional Swedish staple. While the strong, salty flavor took some getting used to, I appreciated the unique taste and cultural significance of the dish.
Pickled herring is definitely an acquired taste, but it's a must-try for anyone wanting to experience authentic Swedish cuisine.
Smoked salmon, another Swedish delicacy, was a highlight. The rich, smoky flavor of the salmon paired perfectly with crisp bread and a dollop of sour cream. I couldn't get enough of this delicious dish.
Smoked salmon is a true delight. The way it melts in your mouth is simply divine.
For dessert, I indulged in princess cake, a classic Swedish pastry. The layers of sponge cake, pastry cream, whipped cream, and marzipan created a symphony of flavors and textures.
Princess cake is a perfect way to end a meal. It's light yet indulgent, and each bite is a little piece of heaven.
Section 5. Fika. Time. Coffee, pastries, and conversation. Fika. The Swedish tradition of taking a coffee break. quickly became one of my favorite aspects of Swedish culture. I embraced the opportunity to slow down, enjoy a cup of coffee, and savor a sweet treat.
Cafes throughout Stockholm offered a wide array of pastries, from cinnamon buns to cardamom-spiced breads.
Each fika experience was a delightful indulgence. I often enjoyed fika with locals, engaging in friendly conversations about Swedish culture and life. These interactions provided valuable insights into the Swedish way of life. The relaxed atmosphere of fika encouraged meaningful connections and fostered a sense of community. I appreciated the opportunity to pause and appreciate the simple pleasures in life. Section 6. Meeting the locals. Warm smiles and friendly faces. Swedes, in my experience, were incredibly welcoming and friendly. Their genuine warmth and hospitality made me feel instantly at ease. I enjoyed striking up conversations with locals wherever I went. One local I met shared stories about growing up in Stockholm, offering a unique perspective on the city's history and evolution. I appreciated her candid insights and willingness to share her experiences. Another local invited me to join her for a traditional midsummer celebration. The festivities, including dancing around a maypole and feasting on seasonal dishes, provided a glimpse into Swedish folklore and traditions. I learned that Swedes value equality, sustainability, and a strong work-life balance. Their progressive values and commitment to social responsibility impressed me.
Section 7. Swedish History and Culture. A rich tapestry. Sweden's history and culture fascinated me. From the Vikings to the Swedish Empire, the country's past is filled with captivating stories of exploration, conquest and innovation. I visited several museums and historical sites, learning about Sweden's role in shaping European history. The stories of kings, queens, and warriors came to life as I explored ancient castles and battlefields. Swedish art and design also captured my attention. The clean lines, minimalist aesthetics, and functional designs reflected a deep appreciation for beauty and practicality. I admired the Swedish commitment to preserving their cultural heritage. From traditional crafts to folk music, Swedes take pride in their rich traditions and pass them down through generations.
Section 8. Fun facts about Swedish food quirks and traditions. Swedish cuisine is full of quirky traditions and fun facts. I learned that fermented herring, known as surströmming, is considered a delicacy but has a notoriously pungent smell. Another interesting fact is that Swedes consume vast quantities of coffee, ranking among the highest coffee consumers per capita in the world. Their love for coffee is evident in their frequent fika breaks. Crayfish parties held during the summer months are a beloved Swedish tradition. These festive gatherings involve eating copious amounts of crayfish, drinking schnapps, and singing traditional songs. I also discovered that Swedes have a unique way of celebrating Christmas. On Christmas Eve, they gather around the television to watch Donald Duck cartoons, a tradition that has been going on for decades.
Section 9. Beyond Stockholm, exploring the Swedish countryside. Venturing beyond Stockholm, I discovered the beauty of the Swedish countryside. Rolling hills, sparkling lakes, and dense forests created a tranquil and picturesque landscape. I visited charming small towns, each with its own unique character and history. The pace of life felt slower and more relaxed in the countryside. Hiking through the forests, I encountered an abundance of wildlife including deer, moose, and various bird species. The pristine natural environment was a welcome escape from the city. I also explored the Swedish archipelago, a vast collection of islands off the coast. The stunning scenery and peaceful atmosphere made for a memorable experience.
Section 10. Reflecting on Sweden, a culinary and cultural adventure. My journey through Sweden was a truly enriching experience. From the bustling streets of Stockholm to the tranquil countryside, I encountered a country rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. The warmth and hospitality of the Swedish people left a lasting impression. I cherished the conversations I had with locals, gaining valuable insights into their way of life. The culinary adventures were a highlight. From traditional Swedish meatballs to princess cake, I savored every bite. Fika became a cherished ritual, a time to slow down and appreciate the simple pleasures. As I boarded the plane home, I reflected on the memories I had made. Subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Here are 9 important things to avoid while visiting Sweden. Don't skip queuing etiquette. Swedes value order, and queuing is taken seriously. Always respect lines, whether at bus stops, stores, or events. Cutting in line or ignoring the system will be considered rude. Don't speak loudly in public. Sweden is known for its calm and quiet atmosphere, and people tend to speak softly, especially in public places like trains, restaurants, and buses. Avoid speaking too loudly to blend in and show respect for others' space. Don't forget to take off your shoes indoors. When visiting someone's home, always remove your shoes before entering. This is a common custom in Sweden and is seen as a sign of respect for the host. Don't expect shops to stay open late. In Sweden, shops often close early, especially on weekends. On weekdays, stores might close around 6 or 7 p.m. and even earlier on Saturdays. Plan your shopping accordingly, as Sunday openings are limited in some areas. Don't assume everyone drinks alcohol. While alcohol is widely available, not everyone drinks. Some Swedes abstain due to health, religious reasons, or personal choice. If you're at a social gathering, don't pressure others to drink, and respect their decision if they decline. Don't ignore recycling rules. Sweden is known for its commitment to recycling and sustainability. When disposing of waste, make sure to separate recyclables like plastic, paper, glass, and metal. Ignoring recycling rules can be considered disrespectful to Sweden's eco-friendly culture. Don't be late. Punctuality is important in Sweden. Whether you're meeting friends, attending a business meeting, or taking public transportation, always arrive on time. Being late is considered inconsiderate. Don't forget lagom. The Swedish concept of lagom means just the right amount, or in moderation. Avoid excesses and maintain balance in behavior, dressing, and speaking. It's a subtle cultural value that influences many aspects of life. Don't assume cash is widely accepted. Sweden is a cashless society, and many places, including restaurants and stores, may not accept cash payments. Make sure to carry a credit or debit card and be prepared for card-only transactions. By keeping these tips in mind, you can have a smoother and more culturally aware experience while visiting Sweden. You can watch all other videos, write a short comment what famous place you like to see, and we try to make a video for you. This video is made by Prince Azi. He is from one of a great Persian royal family and hero of Iran. Is the same area that Persian King Cyrus the Great was. Iran has thousands of years of history. Many beautiful things came from Iran, or before called Persia, from language to constitution of Europe and America, or the halo on top of Jesus' head, all came from Iran. 2,500 years ago. Cyrus the Great. He brought the first human rights. We should try to have a world that everyone can eat in peace.